Matt, it looks like it's going to be a little bit of a while before the rain sets in, huh?
Really is, yeah. I mean, it's been an amazingly dry fall so far if you consider, say, September 1st on.
Yeah.
And it's going to continue. But keep in mind, we had a super wet spring and the first part of June. So this
felt like summer would never get here back then.
Hey, check this out. I've got a time lapse for you. The folks at Timberline, the good folks up there, said, hey, there was a big rock slide up here. Did you happen to get a time lapse up? And it just so happens we did, and we do. So watch this. This is really cool. This is White River Canyon down here. These are called the Steel Cliffs up here. And we'll go through this, not quite frame by frame, but almost frame by frame. Little blast of dust. There was some wind up there today, but then look at that. That just blows right on out up above White River Canyon there. And then the plume gets even bigger. And as we go through time, it gets even bigger. The wind catches it and starts spreading it. But it takes a big, big rock slide to create that much dust. I mean, think about the size of that in relation to the mountain. Then the wind catches it, it begins to disperse it, and there it goes. But nonetheless, that scar from whatever that rock slide was will likely be visible if you're up in the mountain, up at Timberline looking up there. So we'll keep you posted on that development. Mountains on the move, right? 73 are high in Portland today. That is above average still by about 6 degrees or so. 72 down in McMinnville, 73 McMinnville rather, and 83 in Medford. That was the hot spot. The Dalles right behind. We had an 81 in Ontario, and Brookings warmed up to 74, and I think we'll get some 70s on the north coast again tomorrow, a little bit farther north as that easterly wind begins to take on over. Last little bit of a sunset from our sky cam out of the Reserve Golf Course. It was a good one, just some scattered high clouds on off to the west. The smoke from the fire, the Nakia Creek fire, wasn't really present over Portland today, and we'll get a little bit tomorrow, but it doesn't look like it'll be too bad. But rainfall, boy, I mean, when you look at all this clear air here, this is just a massive area of warm air and high pressure, which forces the jet stream to go around it. This is literally blocking storms, and we actually call these blocking highs in meteorology, and it's just not breaking down. Hasn't for a while, won't for a while, so that means we're going to stay dry for a while. And by that, I mean at least another week and probably longer. Mostly clear all day long tomorrow. 80 will be the high. Yet again, a warm one. Sunset at 6:30, our last 6:30 or later sunset of the year. So days continue to get shorter. So here's that high pressure area that we just showed you on the satellite, right? It moves around, changes a bit, maybe weakens a little over the weekend, but it's still going to be a sunny, warm weekend. Looks like a weather system tries to break through, but it fails, and then high pressure reasserts itself middle of next week. But the difference here is we begin to see the warmest air getting pushed farther west, and eventually that'll recess even farther west, allow the jet stream to aim at the northwest and begin to bring storms our way. But that's a solid 10 days from now. I think it's going to be somewhere between the 21st, maybe the 24th or 25th of October before we get any rain for the month of October, which is really pretty impressive. 60 degrees outside right now, freezing level sky high up at 14,700 feet this afternoon. On the coast, beautiful, as I said, be in the mid-70s there. Some patchy fog, but even in the valleys, the chances of fog is pretty low because we haven't had any rain, so there's no moisture source for the fog to be created with, so it just stays dry. Lows in the 40s, highs around 80. Up in the Cascades, mainly sunny. 60s at Govey and about 60 at Timberline, low of about 40, but some beautiful mountain weather coming. Central and eastern Oregon also looks great, as does the Gorge with light east winds there. Maybe some areas of smoke near the fire. And for Portland, patchy morning fog along the rivers, but that's it. High about 80 tomorrow, 81 Thursday, still near 80 Friday, then 84 Saturday and 80 on Sunday. So we'll probably break some record high temperatures this weekend as the sunny, dry weather, warm weather continues.
As we wait for the rain, though, we're going to enjoy this nice weather.
May as well. Can't do anything about it.
Soak it up.
Yep.
We'll be right back with Art Edwards with sports. Stick around.